am your host and Professor Alix, and with me, as always, is the dumbest student ever, Jacob. This is Marvel Cinematic University. Sorry, I was waiting for you to try to usurp my throne again.
I was like, there was a pause there, like you were waiting for me to come in and steal your thunder, but no thunder stealing today.
I've been hurt before, so I was.
Well, my goal is to really keep you on your toes.
You're doing a good job. Keep it up, but you're failing this class, so maybe put more of that effort into studying. But this is Marvel Cinematic University, where each and every week I teach Jake something that he probably didn't know about the Marvel Cinematic Universe and definitely still doesn't remember it. This week we're talking Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Season 2, Episodes 12 through 22.
Some would say Season 2.2.
Yep, Season 2.2, sorry. I was letting out a cat there.
No cat, you were just reaching for no reason?
No, I was opening the door. Well, let's get into... Well, let me tell you actually the names of the episodes before we get into the episodes.
We got the record button on?
Yes, I've hit it. I checked.
Right.
I double-checked it. Did it come in a little late to the title screen? It did. Can I edit that in and no one knows what I'm talking about right now? It did.
You can.
It did. All right. So our episodes that we're reviewing today are Who You Really Are, One of Us, Love in the Time of Hydra, One Door Closes, Afterlife, Melinda, Frenemy of My Enemy, The Dirty Half Dozen, Scars, SOS Part 1, and SOS Part 2.
See, now these titles seem more like titles from a TV show.
I don't know. Who You Really Are, One of Us, One Door Closes, and Afterlife might be in a self-help book.
Same with SOS Part 1 and 2.
That's just my life story.
Yeah.
That's my, what is it? My autobiography. That's my autobiography.
Yeah, SOS Part 1 and SOS Part 2 sounds like a state-by-state listing of unaliving hotline numbers.
Yeah. And Scars.
And that comes prior to the unaliving, I think.
And also maybe The Dirty Half Dozen.
Oh, that's just a good time, actually.
So this part of the season takes place right around the time of Avengers Age of Ultron. As you may have noticed, several connections to the movie.
Yeah, they mention it kind of as you approach the end of the season. You can tell definitely like getting closer to that movie.
As we talk about it in a little bit, somebody may have had everything to do with helping the Avengers in Age of Ultron, and it may have been my boy, Coulson.
Old Philly cheesesteak Coulson.
But before we get to that, let me tell you about today's sponsors.
Ooh, we have sponsors.
No, we don't. But let's go ahead and talk about the episodes. So let's start with Who You Really Are.
I'm Juicy. I'm a snack.
You're definitely not Juicy.
Juicy snake.
You're Dumb Snake.
Whoa. You might not have had the summaries pulled up.
I did. I just didn't have the right episode pulled up.
Okay.
S.H.I.E.L.D. is called in to help an amnesiac Sif who was last seen fighting an incredibly strong man and is searching for something called Kava, which they soon discover is the location where Whitehall had found the Diviner. There, they capture the man who restores Sif's memories and introduces himself as a Kree named Vintok. Who has come to destroy all Diviners and kill anyone affected by Terrigen crystals inside. When Sky's abilities are revealed, Sif and Vintak attempt to capture and kill her, respectively, but kill her respectively. But Morse wipes Van Tok's memories using his weapon, while Coulson convinces Sif to leave Skye be. Sif returns Van Tok to his planet, warning Coulson that the Kree should no longer be a problem, but Skye may be a greater danger than he realizes. Meanwhile, Morse tries to end her rekindled relationship with Hunter when Mac warns her that he is getting too close, but Hunter angrily confronts Mac about this and his suspicion that Mac and Morse are hiding something, forcing Mac to knock him unconscious.
And tie him up in a bathroom stall.
He did tie him up in a bathroom stall. Also, can we talk about my lady Sif being back? We love a good Sif.
We love a good Sif. She wanted to kill Skye respectfully.
Yeah, she was respectfully about it.
I'm going to kill you respectfully.
I'm going to kill you, please. Thank you.
It's like saying no offense to someone before you offend them.
It's like saying no offense to someone before you murder them.
Yeah. No offense, but you're gonna be
dead. So do I have fun facts? I do have fun facts.
Ooh.
Who you really are. Fun fact number 1. The scene in which Van Tok is captured was filmed on the location used for the entrance to the Batcave in Batman 1966.
He entered the Batcave and got
Van Tok!
I mean, for a Kree, he's fairly tame for a Kree, I will say.
Yeah, we see a lot of tame Krees in this show. They're casual Krees.
Usually they're, fiending for Zendarian blood.
Now, this Kree was like, he'd probably hang out with the Zendarian. Maybe lay with an Ascavarian.
Ooh, I've heard they're a good time. Those Ascavarians.
Fun fact number 2.
Okay.
During their training session, Skye asks May if she wants her to go full Mortal Kombat on her. Ming-Na Wen, the actress who plays May, actually played fighting game character Chun-Li in the live-action movie Street Fighter.
Oh, nice little video game reference there.
Yeah, I figured I would point that out as I thought it was cool.
It's a fact that is fun, you have to admit.
I do have some connections here for who you really are if you'd like to hear the little threads I got for you.
Thread me some connections, Sloppy Jalopy.
Wintak is the same species as Ronin, a Kree.
I never would have guessed.
However,
it's almost like I didn't make that joke a while ago.
He is not out for Zendarian blood.
Nope. He likes the Zendarian.
Actually, that's not true. He hates Earthlings that have inhuman ability. I mean, Kree abilities. We don't know what those are called yet. Fun fact number 3. When Coulson and Mac are taking inventory at the start of the episode, Coulson mentions that they get equipment from Stark Industries via Maria Hill.
And she pops up a little later in the season, which I'm sure we'll get to.
No, we're not going to talk about it at all.
Okay. Glad I mentioned it then.
All right. Episode number 13. One of us. One of us. One of us. One of us.
One of us.
Cal recruits dangerous individuals from S.H.I.E.L.D.'s gifted index to settle his vendetta. Coulson and Morse investigate and are led to the former's hometown of Manitowoc, where the criminals have seized the local school stadium. May enlists Dr. Andrew Garner, her ex-husband, and a psychoanalyst to work with Skye, who is now on the index herself. During one of Garner's talks with Skye, Coulson requests backup, prompting May to fly the bus to Manitowoc. With Garner and Skye on board at the stadium, Coulson is confronted by Cal, while May arrives bluffing to kill Skye. During the standoff, Gordon appears and teleports away with Cal. As Coulson's team subdue Cal's group, Skye starts causing tremors, only stopping this by directing her ability inwards, causing hairline fractures throughout her body. Elsewhere, Mac hides Hunter in a safe house until they are extracted by an organization that Mac calls the Real Shield, and Gordon takes Cal to his superiors, belittling him for using science to increase his strength.
Let me just say, in this episode, when Cal was driving around in that old ice cream truck van or whatever it was with all the superhumans, it gave me real GTA vibes.
They were going to rob a bank.
Yeah. They're just running around partying.
Yeah, they got the Party Bus DLC and they wanted to use it.
Yeah, we had that.
All right. Do I have any fun facts for this episode? I don't think I do. Do I have any connections for this episode? I do have a connection. Part of this episode is set at Culver University. Do you remember Culver University?
Unfortunately, I do not. I actually have blocked that university out of my head.
Why have you blocked it out, Jake?
Well, it was due to a very traumatizing about 2 hours in my life. I think it was episode 2 of this podcast, actually, turns out.
Turns out it was episode 3.
Oh, well, I knew it was one of those.
We did an episode that we didn't watch any movies before we did an episode where we watched Iron Man.
Oh, that's right.
Maybe try watching this thing.
No, I can't stand the sound of my voice. I don't know how you don't claw your ears out.
Neither can our viewers, but they still watch this somehow.
Poor viewers. I told them to mute this podcast weeks ago.
Nah, I tried. I only release it with my audio.
Oh, that's very smart.
And that's all I had for connection. So episode 14, Love in the Time of Hydra.
It's actually about loving during the reign of Hydra.
Yeah, you make out with one head, 2 more grow.
It's a real threesome.
Make out with one head grows.
I mean, that's kind of how it works.
On Garner's recommendation, Coulson pulls Skye from active duty and leaves her at a safe house with gloves designed to help repress her abilities. Asking her to take some time to learn to control her powers, Ward and Agent 33 hunt down the man who created the technology that allowed Agent 33 to take on May's appearance. He fixes her mask so she can once more change her appearance to anyone she wishes. Using this, they infiltrate Talbot's base, that piece of shit, and break out Bakshi, whose shield had handed over as a sign of good faith. From Bakshi, they learn about Agent 33's life before he brainwashed her, including her name, Kara Palamus. Kara Palamus. Before brainwashing him themselves, Mac introduced Hunter to robot... That's supposed to say Robert.
You are going through it there. Your reading is not good today.
Oh man, it's hard when there's a bright light in my eyes.
Okay. Oh yeah, it's the bright light that's not there every week.
Also, sorry, I thought there might be a robot in the show. Mac introduces Hunter to Robert Gonzalez and the leadership of the Real Shield, founded on the ideal of transparency rather than Fury's mantra of compartmentalization.
Compartmentalization?
Alright, you're reading the next one. They see Coulson and his erratic behavior as a threat, and when Hunter escapes, they decide to attack Coulson's group immediately.
And that's where old Ward gets the 1, 2, 3 from Skye's gun.
The 1, 2... Oh, that's right. He does get the 1, 2, 3.
Yep, the 1, 2, 3 bullet.
You know, when the bullets come out and they go, 1, 2, 3, die!
1, 2, 3, pick me. No, that didn't work.
What episode was this? This was Love in the Time of Hydra. I don't got any fun facts for this.
Oh boy. It's not a very fun half of the season so far.
Nor do I have any connections. Just this season, half of the season really stands on its own.
Yeah, I mean, I think the real meat and potatoes is kind of like the back half of this.
Also, by the time we get to season 3, I'm probably just going to condense all the fun facts into one part because it gets all far away from the MCU by that point.
Yeah, that probably makes sense. That way we don't have to, continue to, because every time we read fun facts, we kind of get off on a tangent usually.
But never. Episode 15.
Do you want me to read it?
No.
I got Google up.
Gordon visits Skye to tell her of his home. When she can be safe and learn to control her powers without shields, gloves. Coulson... The episode went away. Yeah. Coulson confronts Mac about the model car and his behavior. It's not good, deducing that he is a mole. But what he doesn't understand is that he's actually still a human and not a mole. Morse steals the toolbox from Coulson's office and takes over the base's systems, allowing her and Mac to evade capture, and the rest of their faction to attack. This organization was formed after the Hydra uprising and the fall of S.H.I.E.L.D., when Morse, Gonzalez, Mac, and Hartley disobeyed Fury's orders, saving hundreds of loyal S.H.I.E.L.D. agents. Gonzalez realized all the harm caused by Fury and his secrets and now wants S.H.I.E.L.D. to exist without them. He and his colleagues fear potential alien superhuman phenomena that could endanger the rest of the world, including Skye. But when they try to detain Skye, she accidentally unleashes her abilities because she does not know how to control those things. Horrified at what she can do, Skye agrees to go with that Gordon guy who can't see shit. May helps Coulson escape from Gonzalez, and Coulson soon finds Hunter, who agrees to become a permanent agent.
Old blind guy Gordon.
Old blind guy Gordon. Blue powder dust blind guy Gordon.
And the real S.H.I.E.L.D. is kind of doing this, right? Because they think Fury's dead. So
right.
they're trying to, then they don't really like what Coulson's doing, so they're trying to like start S.H.I.E.L.D. on their own almost.
Right, they're trying to get away from Fury's S.H.I.E.L.D. They didn't like that guy's S.H.I.E.L.D.
No, they didn't like that S.H.I.E.L.D.
That guy's S.H.I.E.L.D. had some Hydra in it.
Oof, bad S.H.I.E.L.D.
And
hate a Hydra S.H.I.E.L.D.
And yes, they do think he's dead because the only people who don't know he's dead are Coulson, whoever on Coulson's team he told, Captain America, the Avengers, and probably some hot chick at a bar somewhere that's like, yo, I just slept with Samuel L. Jackson.
Maria Hill too, right?
Yeah, I mean, I counted her as part of the Avengers.
Okay.
I mean, a lot of people know he's alive, actually, it turns out.
Turns out, except the real S.H.I.E.L.D.
One door closes, has no connections, but it does indeed... it indeed does not have any fun facts. Episode 16, Afterlife. Gordon takes Skye to Afterlife, a haven where Lincoln Campbell explains to her that most people who are transformed are chosen and prepared for it, and then a guide is selected to help these people master their new abilities.
Seems like a reasonable place. When they first took her there, I was like, not a bad place.
No, it honestly, like, she could have just hung out there and been fine if she didn't not do that.
This place probably would have been fine if like no one ever like interfered with them almost, or if Cal didn't like be Cal.
It's almost really? Like Cal was the problem. It's him.
Yeah. Hey, he's just trying to get his family back together realistically.
Yeah, honestly, he is the good guy.
Look, I as this season progressed, I kind of felt for him at some points in time. But
this back half of the season, you find out like he had it rough. Like, what's her name? Jahing took advantage of him.
Oh, big time.
I hate that actress because I love that actress, but I hate every character she plays. She's in the 100 too.
Oh yeah, she is.
She's always got to be causing issues.
She's an issue causer.
Really
got a niche role as issue causer.
Where was I here? Oh yeah, Skye's guide is the founder of Afterlife, Jahing, while Gordon will guide Reyna, who still wants to die.
Porcupine Reyna.
While Gordon will guide Reyna, who still wants to die. That's the sentence.
I thought you were ad-libbing.
No, that's written there. When Gonzalez asks Fitz and Simmons to help them open Fury's toolbox, Fitz refuses and decides to leave S.H.I.E.L.D., while Simmons agrees to help. Though this is a ruse so that Fitz can take the toolbox with him, because he is a smart little cookie.
He decides to leave S.H.I.E.L.D.
Yeah, he decided to leave it.
Yeah, Simmons, when that first happened, I was like, damn. And
then she's like, redeemed.
Yeah, quickly ate my words.
As quickly as he ate that sandwich.
Ooh, it was a very good sandwich, allegedly.
If you remember from season 1, it's his favorite sandwich.
It's highly theorized it was a good sandwich.
When Gonzalez, Coulson and Hunter steal a Quinjet from Gonzalez's agents with the help of Agent Mike Peterson. You may remember him from the first season.
I do.
Who has been hunting Hydra scientist Dr. List, who you may remember from Captain America: The Winter Soldier.
He has quite a list.
He has a list of superpowered people.
Doctor List.
With the appearance of Peterson, Gonzalez fears how many superpowered operatives Coulson has, but believes that he still deserves fair representation, and so asks May to serve on their SHIELD board. Coulson realizes that to deal with the new Hydra threat, he will have to turn to Grant Ward. Bum bum.
Things almost get a little sticky here because they catch him on camera. Maybe that's in the next episode, but they capture him on candid camera with old Wardy.
Candid camera. Smile, you're on candid camera. Yeah, no.
I mean, to be fair, their worries are, founded in some cement here, because it does look like Coulson is trying to build an army, and he's hanging out with Ward.
Coulson's not making it look good for himself.
No, but Coulson, he's driving this ship here, and he knows what he's doing.
Does he, though?
Yeah, he makes it up on the spot.
Listen, he had to go be friends with Ward because he needed to be frenemies with his enemy.
Yeah, and you're like, oh, maybe Ward's turning a page here. Is he going to be good?
Or is he going to continue to be a frenemy?
Well, I wouldn't call him a frenemy. I kind of call him an asshole, but...
Before we move on to the next episode, let me tell you some connections from Afterlife.
Ooh, we have connections.
When Fitz is packing his stuff, he takes down a selfie of himself and Simmons taken at the Incan archaeological site in La Catapata, Peru, in Season 1's Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. 084. I think I didn't butcher that at all. Archaeological. Isn't that how you say that?
Yeah, but you didn't say that.
I'm pretty sure I did.
No, you said archaeological.
I'm pretty sure I said taken at the Incan archaeological site.
See, that was better. If you said that the first time, I wouldn't have said anything.
Well, the editing says otherwise.
I'm going to look like a fool.
Fury's toolbox has an outer layer of vibranium, the same material Captain America's shield is made of.
I wonder where they got that.
The same metal that Ultron's penis is made of.
Oh!
Or Vision's.
The world's hardest metal. No vibranium agra there.
Oh no. Stop it.
Vibraniagra?
Episode 18. The Frenemy of My Enemy.
Must be Ward.
Coulson, Hunter, Fitz, and Peterson capture Ward and Palamas and make a deal to infiltrate Hydra in exchange for giving Ward a clean slate by wiping his memories. Ward uses the brainwash Bakshi along with Peterson to get close to List, and they learn that he has been tracking Gordon and seeks to capture him. Jai-Ying intends to banish Cal from Afterlife, but Skye fears he may harm innocents, and so goes with him, before calling May for help. Simmons hacks into Peterson's cybernetic eye, and through his video feed, S.H.I.E.L.D. discovers that Coulson is working with Ward. May sends Bobby and Mac. As Cal is enjoying spending time with Skye, they discover that Lincoln is spying on them, and Cal realizes Jai-Ying's plans. Hydra tracks Gordon's movement to Cal's office and attacks before Cal can do anything about Lincoln. Hydra captures Peterson and Lincoln. Skye is almost reunited with Coulson, but Gordon takes her and Cal away. When Bobby and Mac arrive, Coulson surrenders to them.
Yeah, this is one of those ones where you're like, oh, Cal's like actually happy and he's not a threat when he's actually got his family and he's happy. It's when you try to like take that away from him, he just like goes nuclear.
Yeah, and it might have something to do with juicing for the last 20 years.
It's not confirmed at this point, but he might be...
It's highly theorized.
It's highly theorized he might be trying to turn himself into a gorilla.
I don't think it's a gorilla, but...
I think it is. It's either that or a bear.
I think it's a Mr. Hyde.
Jekyll and Hyde.
If you've seen Wednesday, he's becoming a Hyde.
Oh, I haven't. I only seen Thursday.
Oh, okay. Well, what was this? The Frenemy of My Enemy. On Disney Plus, this episode was incorrectly titled Enemy of My Frenemy. This was later adjusted to Frenemy of My Enemy, still omitting the.
Still admitting guilt?
Still omitting the.
Oh, you kind of cut out there at the end. That's why I asked.
I see. No, there is no the in frenemy of my enemy on Disney Plus, even though it's called the frenemy of my enemy.
I think it's better without the.
I think you're stupid without the.
The.
So 19.
Oh, I was gonna say, what are the fun facts, or what are the connections?
There are no connections.
No connections.
No connections.
No.
New episode.
New.
Episode 19, The Dirty Half Dozen.
Dirty half dozen.
Coulson offers to take his own team to infiltrate List's base and free Peterson and Lincoln. Raina foresees Skye saving Lincoln's life, and they convince Gordon to take her shield without telling Jiaying, who allows Cal to stay in Afterlife, though he does accidentally reveal to the community that Skye is their daughter. Coulson, May, Skye, Fitz, Simmons, and Ward infiltrate the Hydra base with the help of Bakshi on the inside. Simmons and Ward save Peterson, but Simmons attempts to kill Ward for all that he has done to them. Bakshi sacrifices himself to save Ward, who decides to leave by himself. Skye does save Lincoln, while Coulson discovers the base of Hydra's leader, Baron Wolfgang von Strucker. Does that name sound a little familiar to you?
Von Strucker!
He gives the location to Maria Hill so that the Avengers can defeat Hydra? Ward leaves Palamas with S.H.I.E.L.D., hoping that she can reclaim her lost life as an agent, while Rada, who is beginning to question Jiaying's leadership, foresees metal men destroying cities?
What?
Fun fact, it's one city. He destroyed all of one city.
Yeah. Then the Avengers stopped him.
Exactly.
Continued.
No, that one city... The whole point of Avengers Age of Ultron is for the one city to hit Earth like a little nuclear bomb and just rip Earth in half. And it would destroy, like, everything.
He wanted to destroy cities.
He wanted to destroy the Earth to save the Earth.
I used the Earth to destroy the Earth.
Fun fact of this episode, the scene in which Skye takes out a room of Hydra agents was all done in one shot by Chloe Bennett with no stunt double. She fractured her elbow in 2 places during the take.
Oof.
Really taught her to do her own stunts.
You appreciate the commitment to the art, though.
Yeah. But, like, she should really have a stunt double do that.
Do you think it was due to the hairline fractures?
So I have some fun facts here. I actually have a lot of fun facts for this episode. Or sorry, connections, not fun facts.
Okay. I don't know if that fact was too fun for Chloe Bennett, but, you know.
Anyway, List and Smolders appear in this episode. This episode takes place right before Age of Ultron. The base that Lincoln and Mike are held captive is the same base that Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch have been experimented on during the Captain America the Winter Soldier end credits scene.
And this is the episode where they mention the twins at Sokovia, right?
Correct.
Yeah,
they mentioned the twins. Basically, this whole episode is Coulson coming in and, like, discovering where the scepter is being kept, the Mind Stone. Discovering where Wolfgang is. That's how the Avengers know at the beginning of Age of Ultron to go infiltrate that castle. It's because some guy named Coulson told them.
What a guy.
What
Real
a
hero.
guy. The helicarrier from Age of Ultron is revealed in this episode to have been stored by Coulson.
I was going to actually ask you if that
wait,
was
hold
the same.
on. Sorry, that's the next episode. I read the wrong fun fact.
Oh, no.
In the rescue mission, Coulson had the hidden mission of gathering Hydra intelligence. That was the fun fact, or connection, or episode, next one. 20 scars. We're really going through it here.
Yeah, this is rough.
But it's okay, because we're almost done, and we're really getting through this one quickly. So, S.H.I.E.L.D. Oh, sorry, wrong episode. The S.H.I.E.L.D. board is grateful to Coulson after Fury uses Coulson's secret helicarrier to save lives during the Battle of Sokovia, and they agree to merge their factions. With Coulson remaining as director, and the board acting as his oversight and adversary console. Reyna has a vision of an ancient Kree weapon designed to destroy the Inhumans. It's probably a huge nuclear bomb, or an Earth that will be risen up and pushed back down into Earth.
Could be either.
Gordon takes her to search for it, finding it in the cargo hold of Gonzalez's ship. S.H.I.E.L.D. discovers the intruders and uses Hydra technology to track them when they teleport away, learning the location of Afterlife. Palamas reveals Ward's true plan when she helps him kidnap Morse. Gonzalez leads a delegation to Afterlife to meet Jiaying and index the community. Reyna foresees war if Jiaying meets with S.H.I.E.L.D., but it is implied that she is lying in order to seize power. When Jiaying and Gonzalez meet, she delivers Cal into S.H.I.E.L.D. custody before killing Gonzalez and shooting herself to start a war with S.H.I.E.L.D., rather than letting her people be indexed, because she is a cuckoo crazy lady.
Yeah, she turns Gonzalez into ashtray dust.
Yeah, I remember seeing that for the first time and being like, I did not see that one coming.
I kind of did. I didn't know how she would kill him, but I figured he was a goner the second they sent him in instead of Coulson.
Yeah, that's fair.
I was like, yeah, this guy's dead.
That is how TV tends to work.
Yeah, no main characters getting sent in here.
If they don't send the main character in, there's a good chance that other character is not coming out.
Oof, poor guy. He even gave her the buttons.
Not the buttons. They gumdrop buttons.
They were copper buttons.
All right, let's see. So as you may know, the helicarrier from Age of Ultron is revealed in this episode to have been stored by Coulson. Yep. And for fun facts, I read the connections first. I don't have any, so let's just go right into the season finale, 2-parters, SOS, Part 1 and Part 2.
I think you forgot to mention. I don't know if you did. I might have missed it. Reyna gets, the porcupine is.
That's in the next episode, silly little goose.
Is it?
Yep.
The more you know.
The more you know. SOS Part 1 and Part 2. I'm just going to read these together. S.H.I.E.L.D. quickly realizes Jiaying's ruse, but the people of Afterlife, including Skye, fall for it and agree to fight alongside her. Ward tortures Morse because why the hell not, wanting her to confess to the fact that she had revealed Palamas' location to Hydra while undercover there. Realizing that Morse is confident in her actions, Ward sets a trap that will end with a S.H.I.E.L.D. agent, presumably Hunter, being killed in front of her. However, Morse takes a bullet meant for Hunter, barely surviving.
What a hero.
Yeah, he is a hero. Or she is a hero.
He's a hero. I guess Hunter's a hero. He's trying to save her. But,
I was going to say, they both did some hero things.
Yeah. She took the bullet.
Ward accidentally kills Palamas while she is disguised as May. As part of Jiaying's plan, Cal takes a serum that he created to give himself inhuman strength. Yum yum delicious. However, it is...
with a drop of peppermint.
Hint of peppermint.
Curiously enough, there's a hint of peppermint in here.
However, it is also killing him, so it really is best of both worlds, and Coulson helps him see the truth. Jiaying is the true monster. What a monster. And ever since Cal had pieced her back together, she had been convincing him to do terrible things, including bringing her humans whose life she absorbs in order to heal and remain young. Something a real hero does. After failing to convince Skye that Jiaying is dangerous, Reyna confronts Jiaying, who offs her like Jake said earlier in the incorrect episode. Seeing this, Skye turns her back on Jiaying.
Yeah, Reyna gets the old... I think it was a stabby, right?
I believe it was a stabby. I think it was like a solid your fight is over now kind of stab.
Yeah, like you're done. Stab.
And then Part 2, the Inhumans take Skye prisoner and attack the S.H.I.E.L.D. ship, planning to use artificial Terrigen crystals laced with diviner metal to reveal all Inhumans and kill all humans. Mac frees Skye, who warns Coulson of Jiaying's plan. Coulson, Fitz, and Kel infiltrate the ship. Fitz kills Gordon, because why the hell not, preventing him from unleashing Terrigen mist through the ship's ventilation. However, Coulson loses a hand when he stops one of the crystals from shattering. As one does.
Kill all humans seems quite Kree of them.
Seems quite Ultron of them.
Yes. Well, I was saying Kree wanted to kill all Xandarians.
They also did want to kill all the humans as well, I believe.
Kill all the humans as well.
Sky confronts Xiang, who is attempting to spread more crystals around the world with a Quinjet. All around the world, there is crystals in a Quinjet. She's 23 years old. Her mama done killed her friend. When Sky pushes the plane into the ocean, Jiaying begins draining her life, because why not, until Cal kills Jiaying. S.H.I.E.L.D. later wipes Cal's memories, allowing him to live a new life in peace, while Sky joins a new S.H.I.E.L.D. team of gifted people. May takes a break from S.H.I.E.L.D. with Garner, and Ward plans to lead the remains of Hydra against S.H.I.E.L.D. As traces of the crystal from the ocean make their way around the world, the Kree weapon known as the Monolith absorbs Simmons.
You kind of knew something was going to happen to either Fitz or Simmons at the end of this.
That camera angle was telling.
Yeah.
I will say next season we get to start getting into the weird shit.
Ooh, I like some weird shit.
Because
30 half dozen.
Because for 4 months I got to ask, where in the world is Simmons I can't say it. Simmons San Diego. My brain fucked up San Diego because it wanted to say Carmen, but it refused to say San Diego before I said Carmen.
Where in the world? Oh, I understand.
All right, let me tell you these goddamn fun facts. They're pretty fucking delightful.
Yeah, I also like how they were just like, Cal, here, go live life in peace, you lunatic.
Seems like all my SOS fun facts may have deleted themselves.
Oh boy, no fun facts. There's got to be one or two.
Hold on. The fun facts are still here, but it's the connections that may be gone.
Oof.
This is the last episode in which Chloe Bennett is credited as Sky, as her character is credited as Daisy Johnson henceforth.
Yeah, I was going to say they're probably making that transition soon.
Oh, no, okay. I didn't have any connections for this one. It was just fun facts. Because this is the fun fact that I know you've been waiting for. Agent Coulson loses his left hand at the end of this episode. This is in keeping with the tradition of characters losing a hand or arm in Phase 2 of the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
I was going to ask when that's happening.
I bet you didn't expect that to happen in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
No. I personally would have liked to seen an arm dismemberment at least once per episode, but I'll take this.
Could you imagine?
The entire S.H.I.E.L.D. team has one arm.
This is the beginning of fucking Coulson's mutilations as the show goes along.
I would like to see him with a hook for a hand.
Did you think Coulson was going to die there? I bet you thought Coulson was going to die. He's done it before.
Yeah, this next project's like Project Bahamas.
Bahama, what a magical place. All right, well, that's the end of Season 2 of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. And as the shows go, Jake, you do not have a quiz today.
Whew, that's a close one.
But next week, you will have a 50-question finale essay.
Oh, that can't possibly be next week.
Not essay, sorry. Quiz. Exam. Exam is the word I'm looking for.
Yeah, let's keep these questions multiple choice this time.
Your homework is to write a 3-page essay on everything you learned in Phase 2.
You know what? I'll do it if you have to read it over stream, because I think that would be more torturous.
All right, let's just stick to the 50 question exam for now.
50 multiple choice questions.
At least a couple of those will be multiple choice for sure. I know which questions you can't get, and I know which ones I'm going to make even harder.
No. My grade reflects you as a teacher. Just keep that in mind.
I'm not a very good teacher. But that's it for this week's episode of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram, Twitter, all the other places you can get us at MCU 101 Pod, MCU 101 University Pod, and also you can follow AJ Slav's Juicy Steak 12 and all that fun stuff. New episodes every Thursday at 3, and see you next week.
I'm gonna buy you post-it notes.